Hey everybody, this is Rick Mount with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, and this week's Quick Facts, we're going to focus on something that's important when considering a mortgage. We're going to talk about credit scores. Credit scores are very important in today's climate, maybe more important now than they ever have been, because the credit scores can ultimately determine your cost of financing, whether you're even eligible for a loan program, and often help determine what down payment is required. So understanding your FICO scores is important and should be an integral part of planning as you consider your mortgage options. So let's look at how the credit scores are broken up. There's 5 major categories that comprise your credit score. The first and most significant is your payment history. Payment history accounts for roughly 35% of how your FICO score is calculated. So whether you're making those payments on time or not will have a big impact on your credit scores. The next most significant category, also weighing in with roughly 30% of how your FICO score is calculated, is the amounts owed. So the percentage of debt or credit that is extended to you and how much you owe against that credit is a big impact on your credit score. So for example, somebody that maybe has a $5,000 credit card limit but owes $4,800 against it has a very high utilization percentage or amount owed against their credit balance. This can have a big impact on their credit scores if that's the only credit item they have. So again, amounts owed, 30% of your credit score. The length of credit history is also very important. It roughly counts for 15% of what makes up your FICO score. New credit, 10%, and types of credit used. Auto financing versus a credit card versus a jewelry finance card versus a home improvement store card versus a mortgage. The types of credit that are in your profile will also have an impact. But as you can see, the 2 biggest categories are payment history and the amounts owed make up over 65% of how your score is calculated. Now there is some variance to this. Obviously, somebody that hasn't been using credit very long, the importance of each category may shift a little bit, but these percentages are based off of the general population. And in today's credit climate, it's important that you understand how this works. As we stated before, it could have a significant impact on whether you're eligible for any lending products, and if so, what down payment is required and what interest rate you're offered. Especially as we look at the conventional or jumbo side, there is a big difference between somebody with a 760 FICO score and somebody with a 640 FICO score on what their ending interest rate can be as you look at a 30-year fixed rate. So understanding your credit score could make the difference in thousands of dollars in interest over the life of your loan, as well as the down payment requirements. So if you need help with understanding your credit profile or would like involved mortgage planning, see what your situation looks like, we're here to help. Hopefully this helps shed some light on the credit scores, and if we can help you in any way, we're here. We look forward to working with you along the way. Make it a great day.